Happy the man, and happy he alone, he who can call today his own. He who secure within can say, tomorrow do thy worst, for I have lived today.
The phones are off, the music's on. Nothing brings me down, down, down.
In the course of your treat-filled day, there's yet another moment of indulgence. Not one that the doctor would perhaps recommend. I would. Peanut butter fudge. So there are 6 pots here. I'm not that selfish, neither am I quite that greedy. So I'll have one, and then they can go in the fridge for tomorrow, when I'm feeling a bit more giving.
So please, 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 let me get what I want this time.
I think train stations are historically romantic. You've got brief encounter, you've got the sort of old 30s and 40s images of the Orient Express. Sort of sums up everything, whistles blowing. And that whole notion of seeing a stranger sort of through a train window or across the platform and, you know, falling in love with them for 3 seconds and then boom, they're gone. Train stations always remind me of that sort of teenage dizzy romance of waiting on a bench on the platform for my boyfriend, and the sort of feeling of butterflies as you see a kind of lone figure walking down the platform. There's something totally, achingly, novelishly romantic about it.
Talk to me, darling, with a message of love.
The second phase of love, I think, is the sort of long, lazy breakfasts and lunches of courtship. Buckwheat blinis, perfect for a romantic breakfast. The romantic breakfast.
Then love it is about again.
I think people might assume that wanting to spend time in a graveyard for the romance of it is a bit ghoulish and Wednesday Addams, maudlin and sinister to some. I think it's totally fascinating.
You cry till you sleep. I'm feeling supposed.
It becomes clearer when you walk around a graveyard that they are full of love stories. The story of Food and Romance doesn't end, it carries on in all of its shepherd's pie eating, cardigan wearing, video watching glory. She was filled with a strange, wild, unfamiliar happiness and knew that this was love. Twice in her life she had mistaken something else for it. It was like seeing somebody in the street who you think is a friend. You whistle and wave and run after him. And it is not only not the friend, but not even very like him. A few minutes later, the real friend appears in view, and then you can't imagine how you ever mistook that other person for him.
You've got the love I need to see me
Quite.
through.